Oh, hi everyone. Wow, hi, yeah, where have you been, Jimmy? What? Okay, you don't even have an answer. No, I kinda do. That's not an answer. Is the quarantine over yet? Almost. Well, actually, it depends on when you're watching this video, but... Okay, yeah, I don't have an excuse. You just forgot to tell anyone you were taking a small break, right? Then after not saying it, you felt bad about it, and that made it even worse, and now you're just hiding until we make this video. Yep. Okay, all right. I'm gonna go talk to them now. Yes, I'm gonna go. Hi everyone, Jimmy here. A lot has happened over this past year. First off, I am so sorry that I was doing a bad job of keeping in touch, especially to our patrons. You are all seriously our closest supporters, and it means so much to have you here. Now, Feast of Fiction, the little cooking channel that could, has got a bunch of new videos coming out next week. It's a post-pandemic relaunch, a reshaping, whatever you want to call it. It's gonna be fun. So please, 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 please make sure you are subscribed and have that notification bell turned on. I'm gonna be sharing a lot of my personal life soon, and you're only gonna be able to watch it here. Now, before we make this galette with egg recipe from Food Wars, wow, it looks so good, I would like to take a moment to talk to you all about something that really, really matters to me personally. Now, no harm, no foul if you want to skip ahead to the recipe making. And look, if you can't watch most of the video today, just put your phone down and go do whatever you need to. You can always come back later. I'd really love for you to. Okay, a lot of you may have now heard that there have been a huge surge in attacks and crimes against Asian Americans in the past year. Just last week, 6 Asian women were murdered in Atlanta, and the attacks just keep happening. It's been really difficult waking up every single morning to more bad news about an elder or a mother, a father, a bystander, someone innocent, someone that looks like you getting beaten, robbed, or worst of all, murdered, just because it seems like suddenly it's okay to attack Asians. There is just so much pain everywhere, from the victims to the attackers, and just people are just so angry and riled up. It's gotten me thinking about what I do as a content creator, and the past 10 years I've spent doing this. Why am I passionate about it? What exactly is it that drives me to keep going? Heck, why am I awake right now making this video for you at 5:26 in the morning? You know, I started Feast of Fiction because I just wanted to see my favorite fictional foods come to life. But it really has grown to mean so much more than that. When I began, I had no idea that this YouTube channel would expose me to so many different cultures and foods from around the world. As a channel, we've been really lucky that shows and games like Food Wars and Genshin Impact exist. There's so much inspiration that we take from Asian culture, and I can't imagine what this show would look like without it. To me, the idea of Asian represents so much more than just the tired stereotypes we see in media. There are 4.5 billion Asians in the world. That's almost 60% of the world's population. From Kazakhstan to India to the Philippines, Asians are more than what you or I might see in our heads when we think about the word. I feel like we're so lucky to live in a time when we get to have access to so much content, and that it provides us with a little taste of a different culture that we're not as familiar with. Today's recipe is from Shokugeki no Soma, or Food Wars, which is a brilliant anime that celebrates foods and cooking techniques from all over the world. It's made by a hardworking team in Japan, and you can just tell how passionate they are about taking these authentic foods and recipes from all over and bringing them to life on the show. I hope, I pray, and I believe that if you're watching this today, some part of you is here because you also love to share and learn about all of the different cultures and cuisines that this world has to offer. And that if you ever do find yourself in a situation where someone desperately needs you to be an ally, you're gonna be that much more empowered to be there for them, because you sought out a video like this so that you could learn and experience more, see a little more clearly, and come closer to the understanding that together we can erase the hate that we see in the world and replace it with love instead. I really do appreciate everyone who has followed our lovely little channel for so long. You all mean the world to me. So let's get to making the galette with egg from Food Wars Shokugeki no Soma. In season 3 of Food Wars, Erina recalls the moment that she ate the galette with egg, which was made by Soma's dad. And of course, it blows her away. It also brings up this amazing line that both Soma and his father espouse. If you know exactly where you're headed, it's no fun at all. And Erina comes to the realization that cooking is what she's wanted to do all along. She learns that life is about the journey and not necessarily the destination. And sometimes I think this channel feels the exact same way. All right, let's get cooking. First off, here's a little trick with asparagus. Rather than chopping off the ends, if you snap them off by bending them by hand, they will break in the exact spot before the asparagus turns woody, leaving you with only the tasty part. We're keeping our galette pretty simple with onions and asparagus for the veggies, but feel free to customize yours however you'd like. You might want to add mushrooms or even spinach if you're on the nutrient kick. Now it's time to mix our galette batter. Add the buckwheat flour, milk, egg, melted butter, and salt to a medium-sized bowl and beat until all the clumps are gone. This will need to sit covered and refrigerated for at least 2 hours or overnight. The buckwheat flour makes this dish gluten-free. When the batter is almost ready, it's time to cook the bacon. Add the chopped bacon into a pan over medium heat and fry to desired crispiness. Once your bacon looks good, remove it from the pan along with some of the grease. We're going to leave some to cook our veggies in. Add the chopped onions to the pan over medium heat and cook until browned. Then add in the white wine to deglaze the pan. Now add the asparagus and cook for a few more minutes until the asparagus is tender. Remove from the heat and place them into a bowl. Add the bacon and goat cheese and stir just enough to combine the ingredients evenly. Spray the pan over low heat with non-stick cooking oil and pour in the galette batter. The batter is a little more watery because we actually added water off camera to thin it out. Once it's cooked almost all the way, carefully flip it and take it off before it gets too toasty. The last element in this dish is the fried egg. Carefully crack an egg over a medium-low heat pan and fry until cooked the way you like it. We went with over easy. Now we're ready to assemble the dish. Add some of the bacon veggie mix to the center of the galette and make sure there's an even spread of cheese, veggies, and meat. Now add the fried egg and fold the edges over the filling on 4 sides. We added a few more veggies over the egg to make it look just like the dish in Food Wars, and finally some fresh cracked pepper on top. Voila! The galette with egg from Food Wars Shokugeki no Soma. Every time we make a Food Wars recipe, I'm always surprised and challenged by how simple it is, but also the small intricacies that really add into that final flavor. This is one of those really simple recipes that looks amazing and is going to be awesome for any brunch type situation, or hey, have breakfast for dinner, go nuts. It's really tasty all around. Hope you enjoy this recipe and hope you can make it at home. Remember, you can always tag us at Feast of Fiction if you make anything. We love to see all of your amazing concoctions. Now the most important question, how does it taste? But before we get started, I gotta make a call. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, ring ring. Hello, Ashley.
Hello, Winnie.
Welcome back to another episode of Feast of Fiction. I'm your host, Jimmy Wong.
It's Ashley. What the heck?
All right.
That looks so good.
It's nice. And the bacon, oh, I can't wait to eat this bacon.
Oh my gosh.
It makes me feel really bad that you're not here.
I know! You're rubbing it in now.
I am, and soon I'll be rubbing it in with my face because I'm gonna be eating this too. How's Sawyer doing? I haven't talked to him in a while. Does he still say my name?
Oh my gosh, of course. He's always. Sometimes he'll see the book. He'll say, "Hey Mom, it's you and Uncle Jimmy."
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's funny, man. Well, actually, he's talking a lot since last time we talked to him. He says really funny things that, you know, he only gets from either me or Jake. I said something to him like, "Sawyer, come on." He goes, "Unfortunately, Mom, I can't do that." I'm like, dude, excuse him, what?
Wow, the sass is real. By the way, I took a bite of this.
Dude, it's like so decadent. Like, that looks like a meal that you would order for brunch.
Yeah, the goat cheese I think is what really takes it over the top for me. Because it's not super hardcore, and I love goat cheese too.
You know what you're missing on that though, Jimmy? You're missing one important thing. Pantry he goes, full of hot sauces.
That's such a good idea. Okay, so this is Uncle Sky's.
It's a new hot sauce that we found. It's pretty spicy, actually.
This is so funny. For all of you guys that don't know, there is a cabinet at the Feast of Fiction kitchen that is full of hot sauce.
Yep, and guess what? It's just got way better.
Ah, all right. See, I got your back, even all the way from Texas, Wimmy.
That's a good point. You know, if it wasn't for you, I really would have just forgotten to put hot sauce on this, and that's like a cardinal sin.
I know. I just can't even believe that it slipped your mind. You must have been just so excited to try this. Yeah.
Please leave a comment below. Let us know what you want us to make next on the show, because in this quarantine, we got a lot more room to experiment, some more fun stuff to do. Maybe you'll even see some vlog stuff from me. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We got lots of fun things coming up, though. So thank you all, as always, for watching.
Yep, and leave a comment below and let us know what you want to see us make next.
That's right. Okay. Say bye, Ash. Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.